Today, I'd like to address the topic of stress. It's something that is talked about a lot, but I wanted to talk about it by offering you two simple solutions to stress. This week, I discussed with one of my clients the stress that she was experiencing. And I asked her what how she knew stress. And she said, heart palpitation. And as we talked about it more, I realized that that is possibly one of the later stages of knowing your stress. And it would be very important to address stress even before it becomes very large. Now, so for example, if you worry, guess what? You're in fear, and when you're in fear, you're in stress. I'll explain this further. When you're under a deadline, even if it's self-created, you experience stress. For example, I know this well when I used to cook and had too many things on my menu for a dinner with guests coming. And as time ran out and I was doing the prep, I could feel the tension and pressure build. And later on, I was able to say, I don't have to do it all. I can take off one or two items. And that permission, the freedom not to be under the tyranny of a decision I made, was very freeing. I could then proceed more enjoying rather than getting things done. In a similar way, shoulds are a good indicator of stress. When you're operating out of a pattern and feel you should be doing this, you should be doing this worldwide meditation because it means this. That's my most recent stress. And another way you experience stress is when you're struggling and in conflict. All of you are not behind doing something. Your heart really isn't completely free and in it. So what happens? Well, you're out of a flow. For example, when I cook, I could really appreciate and have fun doing it, being in the present moment a lot. But if I'm under a deadline, I should get this done by X time. It takes all the joy of it out of it. And what happens is my thinking gets narrow. You're so focused on something that your creativity and flexibility is lost. Your focus creates stress. I know focus is a good thing, but there's a way in which we can focus where we're not flowing, and it's detrimental because the essential message is you need to do something at a particular time. You should be doing this, and it is really based on fear that something would happen if you didn't do it. You did what you should do. And when you're in fear, your nervous system gets involved, the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. And your body gets affected when it's in that position. Imagine your body readying to either run or to fight. Digestion closes because you can't have the luxury of that system working. Your heartbeat increases because it is ready for action. Your breathing is affected And usually this means breathing shallow, or even that's when hyperventilation comes in. You're breathing so much in anticipation of imagined danger. So this is what it means when your body is in stress. When you talk about stress at work, stress in the home, the blanket word is really not helpful to help you move in the opposite direction. And that's why I describe what I've described. Physiologically, what happens, and what are signs that you are under stress. So when you notice you're under stress, you can directly address the issue. Do I really want to do it? Do I have to do it now? Do I have to get it done in a certain timetable? That space gives you the choice of being under your own direction. You can do the same thing, but choosing it afresh makes a difference. The second thing is to move in the opposite direction of the sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic. So opposite of stress is relaxation. And I want to go through 2 exercises to help you get there. And there are many more. And please add what you use to this video. The first is watching your breath so that your breath becomes deeper. So follow me right now. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and start watching your breath. Feeling the air moving in and feeling it move out. Watching the breath. If a thought comes, notice that you're thinking and return to the breath. Each watched breath makes the next one deeper. So that with each watched breath, you breathe more deeply and you become more relaxed. So let's do that for 5 breaths right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Focus on the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. In breath. Out breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. You'll notice that more of your body is breathing. So when you breathe in the next time, your tummy rises. And on exhalation, it lets go. 5 deep breaths by watching your breath. Hopefully you'll notice that you're a bit more relaxed. The other thing I want to describe to you is addressing the stress system, the sympathetic system. The vagus nerve is the nerve that gets involved. It's one of our cranial nerves. It's the largest, and it connects to every organ in your body. When you go into sympathetic system, as I indicated before, your stomach shuts down, the digestive system. Your heart rate changes, your breathing changes, etc. I don't know exactly how the pancreas and liver get involved, but I'm sure they do. And the point is to address your vagus nerve. I came upon someone who talks about this a lot and has created many exercises. I want to teach you one of them. So what it is, we breathe again, but on exhale, you hum. So we'll do that for 5 times. Breathe in. Notice how you feel. Check out your body. So experiment with these 2 methods and let me know whether it calms you, it helps you relax. Because many of you are being affected by the fears in the world and all the news that you read. And you need an antidote, a psychological, emotional, physiological antidote to the fear that you've been contaminated by. And these are 2 suggestions. Let me know how they work for you.